Salam and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Surah 41, verse number 24. Chapter Hamim, the mysterious and mystical letters. If then they have patience, the fire will be a home for them. The evil people of the world, the criminals of the world, those who are indulging in evil, they have chosen the way of Satan or Shaitan or the devil, and they have chosen for themselves to be the companions of the fire, and hell will be the home for them. And if they beg to be received into favor will they not then be received? Because it is a law of life that if you are a criminal and you assume wrongly that you have got away with your crimes, remember that there is a day of judgment. So it does not matter if you are a small criminal, a small chochi in the street, or if you're a big criminal in business, or if you're a bigger criminal in government, if you are involved in government and state corruption and tender corruption, and if you've been stealing from the government and stealing from the people, remember you're going to stand in front of God, and that is why the day of judgment is also known as the day of shame and humiliation, because all the evil of the people will be revealed for everyone to see on big high definition screens, and then there the evil deeds that people have been doing will be shown and revealed. Remember that God is with you in Parliament. God is with you when you are doing your secret deals. God is with you when you are taking bribes or when you are planning any type of criminal activity. God is with you when you are embezzling money from your boss or from your business. God is never absent at any time and any place. And then the criminals of the world, whether it is the people of the Epstein files or the Illuminati or the Freemasons or those arrogant elite leaders of the world who want world domination and world control, who are invading weaker nations just to steal their natural resources, and thereby millions of people have been killed or injured and maimed and raped and tortured and so on. They are the ones who have glorified evil, and they assume wrongly that they will get away with what they have been doing. Why? Because they are too powerful and they've got famous celebrity lawyers who will get them off the hook and through loopholes. But these are the people that will never be able to escape the court of God on the day of judgment. There the celebrity lawyers won't help them. There won't be any Google or internet or smartphones or cell phones. Every person, all the unbelievers, the rejectors of faith, the criminals, will be standing all alone in a witness box. And that is also known as a hard day for the unbelievers and those who have chosen hell for themselves. And we have destined for them intimate companions of like nature, who made alluring to them what was before them and behind them. And the sentence among the previous generations of jinns and mankind who have passed away is proved against them, for they are utterly lost. The unbelievers say, "Listen not to this Quran, but talk at random in the midst of its reading, that you may gain the upper hand." And what the unbelievers, the Quraysh, pagan Quraysh, what they used to do when Nabi Sal'lal'laa'hu A'layhi Was'sallam would recite the Quran, and then immediately, because they were all like sitting around the Kaaba, that was like the gathering place of people. Like, you need a spot to go to when you come return from work and you're just chilling out and relaxing. And when Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam would be reciting the Quran, then the pagan Quraysh or the unbelievers would start shouting and making a noise and clapping their hands and making so much commotion and din and noise as if to drown out the words of Allah. And they think that they assume wrongly that by doing this, then the innocent people will not be able to listen to the words of Allah, and that thereby they will gain the upper hand. What they don't understand, and even what today's media does not understand, that even though the media is trying to propagate falsehood and Islamophobia and propaganda, they will never succeed, because the Quran is the word of Allah. It is the Kalamullah. And the word of Allah prevails over everything. It prevails over the evil. It prevails over falsehood. It prevails over everything, because the word of Allah is the word of eternity. It can never be destroyed, no matter how much the unbelievers try. But we will certainly give the unbelievers a taste of a severe penalty, and we will requite them for the worst of their deeds. Whereas on the other hand, the believers are rewarded according to the best of their deeds, right? Such is the requital of the enemies of Allah, the fire. Therein will be for them the eternal hell, a fit requital for that they will want to reject our signs. They were in the habit of rejecting the signs of Allah. So instead of listening to the truth or embracing the truth, neither did they listen to it, nor did they allow others to listen to it. And the unbelievers will say, "Our Lord, show us those among jinns and mankind who misled us. We shall crush them beneath our feet, so that they become the vilest before all." So in the day of judgment, when these people see the penalty that's waiting for them, when they see how wrong they were, and when they realize that they were deceived by the wealthy and arrogant people in society, they were deceived by the celebrity lifestyle, and they wrongly assumed that the celebrities and the leaders and those people in government know the truth, and they realized that they were being misled. So now they say, "Show us who they were so we can crush them." So now they are angry, but they should be angry at themselves, because God has given them a brain. Why didn't they use their brain? Because Satan has said he is the chief deceiver, and he will deceive humanity, but he cannot deceive the believers, and he cannot deceive the sincere seekers of the truth. So please don't delay. Get a copy of the Quran today. Become a seeker of the truth, and do not be deceived by the devil. Don't be deceived by the ultra wealthy celebrity lifestyle of others, because they are headed for the devil, or they are headed for hell. So don't join them in hell. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.